Alright, what's up everybody? This is Blizzard coming at you with another video. This is the Elite 8 tournament that I have set up. This is the third match that I will be covering. We got a guest on with us. It's an alliance mate of mine, Pew Pew Magoo. Say hello.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, hello. Happy to be joining and talking through this.
I've been with little Pew for about 3 years through various alliances since there was like since we had 4 stars in our deck. It was the most. So
yeah, I think I've just been following you around. You carry my water, and I'll just go with wherever Blizzard goes.
But all right, well, let's get started. This is Lagacy and Beroman. Beroman last season finished, I want to say, 3rd, and then the 2 above him were hackers or modders. So technically he finished 1st. And then Lagacy is kind of a known name around MCOC. So
Sure.
I already know the outcome of this because I watched some of his stream. I didn't watch all of it because I was trying to get an actual reaction to it. But there are some fights which I do know the outcome, and I do know the overall outcome. So, but I won't tell you, Pew. So
It's okay. Yeah, I know nothing.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
All right, and we're off.
Go.
All right,
Here we go.
Beroman is going to be on the left, Lagacy on the right. Barrow opting with the Korg Sasquatch. I'm probably going to take that torch, yeah, because Lagacy has a rank 4 torch. That's
sure. And we got a couple of mystics off the board on the other side: Ebony Maw, Tigra, and let's see who else he takes.
Ghost. Yep.
And Ghost. All right. Okay. So,
all right. So
interesting.
Barrow picking attacker first. Goes with the rank 4 Archangel.
Yeah, they both did. Or no. Yeah. Okay.
Thing and
Doom and Thing. Okay.
Thing I haven't really found in this meta to be that difficult, just because like he's getting power already. So if you push him to 15 rock sacks under a bar, it's kind of not a huge deal, but
yeah, he's one of those champions that like all it takes is one mess up, and then you're just stuck in a cycle where you're screwed. So I can understand why you might want to throw him out there as a defender, but as long as you play it right, he's not as difficult a defender. So it'll be interesting.
So Barrow getting into Mephisto and Nimrod. Nimrod can be a real a-hole in this if you don't have a good counter, because he's always getting the power and getting unstoppables and energize and all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. But Lagacy
I'd
does
be surprised if he doesn't take Falcon here.
Oh, really? Legacy does have his blade, that rank 4 blade, and so blade works very well against Mephisto, and I assume that's what he'll be using it for if he tosses Mephisto down, just because he's a, what do you call it, cosmic entity?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what they call him.
Some
kind of dimensional being, right?
That's
it.
Dimensional being.
Yeah.
So Beroman definitely has the draft in this, because he's got a lot of buff heavy champs. He's got Valkyrie and Hulkling finishing it out, and Hulkling in this meta. Oh my god. So annoying.
So Nick or Doom, 2 classic defenders here. They've been around for a long time.
Alright, so
we
got Lagacy going Nick against Domino, or Domino against Nick, and then Barrow's going AA against Doom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I already know the outcome of this, unfortunately, because I watched the first video, and then I also watched the first fight and the last fight. So.
Gotcha. Well, I'll put money on the table. I think the Archangel is a better matchup, especially because you don't have that second life from Doom that we do in Nick. So that's my guess, but we'll see.
But then Domino every time, because of these nodes, when if you don't get the Fury, when Nick gets hit, she does.
Oh yeah, you take that damage.
Yep. So it
Yeah,
really just depends on
that's true.
the RNG. That's why I'm not a big fan of playing dominoes, just because it's so RNG dependent.
Right.
But Barrow is getting some really good luck with those
Oh,
arrows.
we're getting close though.
Yeah, it does not look like.
I think. Yep. Neurotoxins finish it off. It looks like. Yep. But Domino still has a lot of health, so sometimes that, but now this time it's just killing him.
Yeah. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think so. Even if it.
Yeah, the health pool remaining, I think, it doesn't offer as much of a bonus, but if she had still been, because she was close to above 90%, if she'd still been up there,
yeah,
would have had a chance.
At 47 seconds, I mean, I think that was still Barrow's match to lose. So.
Eating a special 3 did not.
Yeah,
help.
no, that didn't help at all. Okay, so Lagacy's now a round down, and he is going to put down. After this, I don't know what happens, so I just watched the first round.
All right.
Puts down that thing. I assume Barrow's going to go Valkyrie for thing. Or he might use... No.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He's almost certainly going to go Valkyrie for thing.
Yep.
And CGR
there's
Nimrod is not a fantastic matchup. It works, but it's just very slow because his armor breaks aren't really armor breaks. They're just...
Yeah. I don't know, looking at the rest of his deck, who would have been a better choice, though.
There's not really... I could rewind, but I don't think he had a...
No.
I think he just got
think so either.
outdrafted in this, and that was...
Yep.
Now, I don't
Sometimes those are the choices available to you.
Yeah. I don't have a Valkyrie in my roster, so I actually don't get to play her that much, so I'm always interested to see how people play. I mean, I know it's a very, sort of Massacre style play where you hit in the block a lot, but...
right. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with her either. I mean, a newer champ, and someone I think I just got her as a 6-star recently. I haven't ranked her up or played around with her much, so...
Yeah. It looks like Lagacy is going for the Special 3 after Special 2. I'm surprised they didn't go straight for Special 3 and then SP1. Because of
he's running out of time there.
Yeah. I think at this point, though, he probably realizes... Yeah.
Especially, if Nimrod throws that Special 2, there it is, and he's
all he has to do is, just get that Special 1 off, and those Incinerates are doing work, but at this point, it's pretty much over.
Yep.
Let's see.
Even though he's got that full health pool,
that
but...
was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Wow.
Really close, yeah.
Looks like Barrow's going to take this 2-0.
Yep. Tough draft, as you said. That was, kind of speaks to what happened, but...
And now I have no idea what happens, except for the last match. So, this is all going to be new to me.
Looks like the same bands once again, from Legacy.
Tiger is a pretty smart choice if you don't have a rank 4 Tiger. I don't ban Tiger because I just really enjoy using Tiger, but I don't think Lagacy has a rank 4 Tiger, and Barrow is also very good with Tigra, so that is a smart choice.
I love Tigra. I'm upset because we're in the same battle group in our Alliance War, and you always get to play with her as attack, and I have to put my rank 4 as defense. It's not fair. You're better with her than I am, so I mean I understand, but it's still but she's so fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Lagacy's got a Mephisto and Hulkling and Valkyrie. So it does look like Lagacy has the draft advantage. Oh, and now he's going to rank 4 Gallon. So I think he definitely has the draft advantage going into this one.
It does appear that way, yeah. I mean, obviously you've still got Archangel.
Archangel is really only good for Scorpion and Gallon. Even those, Gallon does not very easy to Archangel, because especially in this meta with all the buffs. Oh, but
Cersei's an interesting one.
she is buff heavy, but now that he got that Rintra, that shouldn't be much of an issue.
Right, should be able to neutralize that.
I know some very bold people would put Mephisto on attack.
Who would that be?
I'm more of a Korg on attack person myself.
Yeah, as straight defenders go.
Is he gonna go for Gore? This would be interesting. Cosmic Ghost Rider. That is a risky play. So it can work for sure. But Mr. Fantastic versus Mephisto, that's gonna be a 60-second minimum fight. So
yeah, it takes a while. Throw all those pre-fights on there, obviously.
Yeah, he's gonna take a little bit of chip damage, but this Gore fight can also get a little bit out of control if he doesn't manage to suppress or to get the Fate Seal up quickly, because he's already gaining a ton of power. So yeah, going to that light ending combo, and I assume he's gonna launch his SP2 right up. Yep, get rid of all those buffs.
Yep. Absolutely.
So he's got it pretty well under control at this point. He's got the buff advantage, and he's going to go right back. Yep, he's just going to YOLO send it. And
there it is.
Yeah, that was well played.
I mean, it played out perfectly for him. You know, he got enough advantage of coming in where you could, you know, drop the parry heavy, light attack, heavy attack. You know, like sometimes if the defender plays a little bit too passive, you get in trouble. But
especially in that fight,
played perfectly for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely got good AI, but still 24 seconds. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and I love me some Mr. Fantastic, but you know, he's definitely in Battlegrounds. You know,
he's safe.
He's gonna take longer.
He's safe but slow.
Yes. Yep.
So looks like Lagacy has the 1-0 lead. He's still got. I don't think Barrow has anybody for that Hulkling. Let me, yeah, I don't think he has anybody really for Hulkling.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think he's going to toss
Doom
down,
would probably be his best option, but I don't think that'd be great.
Yeah, so he's going to put down Hulkling. Yeah. And I would assume he goes Rintra on attack here, Lagacy.
Against Cersei, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure at all who Barrow's going to use against Hulkling.
I mean, it's
stealthy.
Stealth Spidey.
Interesting. Now, this is why I'm not in these tournaments. So he's probably going to do something stupid and just like nuke this Hulkling down in something that I have no idea how to do. But
yeah,
in my head, I'm like, oh, that seems like a bad matchup. But
I mean, I guess we're about to find out, because yeah, I'm not a you know, Stealth Spidey champion or anything like that. I think I like his damage rotation, but I've never really unlocked his utility. So
I think if he can stick close, it seems risky still. He's got to stick close to
and I mean,
to get those. Make sure he doesn't get the cosmic charges going.
Right.
And Lagacy's already to that SB2. Just
And Hulkling's just going to be firing off special after special because of all of those buffs. So it's just like it just takes longer.
If you don't have a neutralized champ like Tigra or like Rintra, Hulkling in this meta is just so nasty. Let's see if you can get that. Oh, SP2 doesn't crit, so we still got 10% left, but it still looks like this is going to be Lagacy's.
Yep, one last SP2, there it is.
19k crit to end it. So looks like Lagacy will be.
And we'll see. I mean, yeah, and I'm not even sure that this Hulkling is going to go down. You know, we're already a minute into it. I think he might not KO this Hulkling.
No, it looks, yep, SP3. So unless he just, yep, he was turtling up hard, but yeah, there's nothing he could do. Now, I imagine there's probably a video of Beroman doing this fight in like 30 seconds somewhere, so I'm not going to say that was a bad pick, because who am I to judge? He finished first last season, so There's a reason for that. And it looks like all right, we're in round 3 already. Lagacy's going with the same bands. Looks like Barrow's thinking about it a little bit.
Yep,
Nope,
same bands ultimately. Yep. Yeah, Sasquatch, I can imagine with all those Furies and all that stuff, and he's just such a tank.
Let's see, Barrow going with Nick Fury.
Hulkling, obviously.
It's like you see the Hulkling in this meta, you get it.
And there it, both. Yeah.
Mojo's not a bad option against Hulkling. He's still gonna get that power gain from each buff, but it's gonna be a lot slower since it's gonna be going off faster. So I wonder if he's going to think about it. The other option you could do here is Domino, which is also another risky play for Hulkling. But
right, RNG.
Yeah. So it looks like he does.
There's the Mojo.
And Domino.
And Domino. Wow. Okay.
All right, we got I-Bomb. Man Thing. He doesn't have a great option for Man Thing yet either. Oh, and there's Scorpion.
Nope.
So.
Yep. It pops right up.
And then, there's actually a couple options there you could use for Man Thing. Some greater than others, but Scorpion's definitely the best.
Yeah.
Profex can do it. It just gets a little sketchy.
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking Cersei is probably going to be that pick there.
Yeah. So it looks like I thought he might have gone for that Valkyrie.
I was thinking that too, like Galen or Galen, however you say it, I don't know. And Valkyrie, I think, is what I was expecting. So it went a little bit off board with Warlock there.
There's a long shot for Hulkling, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's already got the Mojo, so that's interesting.
Well, now you can use.
I guess you could throw Mojo on defense,
but he's also got I-Bomb and Scorpion for that.
Right.
I'm guessing now he's going to take Valkyrie, probably. Oh, actually, he doesn't have a tech, so yep. Domino, no tech.
There it is.
He doesn't even really have a great option, non-tech option. Like you can do like Galen against or Hulkling against Domino. It gets, you still take the crit damage, but it's not necessary.
Right.
He doesn't even really have any of those. So who is he going to go with here?
Somebody that
if I had to guess, if I had to guess Sunspot,
I was
great. Like he wouldn't be used much anywhere else. So I think
and it's almost like you want to save your Scorpion, so because that would have been my other thought, but
yeah. So I think
Hulkling and Fury. Okay.
So yeah, this is playing Hulkling on attack is just a matter of not getting to your SP3 so quickly. Because you're basically just be launching special after special. I'm a little bit curious if you thought about saving that for defense. But I think overall this is just a really safe option because you have Domino versus Sunspot. It's not. There's very little chance of that going well.
There goes that big special 2 from Hulkling.
Oh, and a nice,
love the way that
nice
looks.
Intercept.
Mm-hmm. Another big special 2 coming. It's on his second life already.
Another stand-up intercept. That's bold.
Ooh. Alright, now you gotta bait that special 2 a little bit.
Well, even if he dies at this point,
he's
got more health. Or he's got him down to less health, so it is Lagacy's fight. Oh.
There it is. Got through it, powered through it.
But I think,
Very nice.
again, I think that was a calculated throw by Barrow. I don't think he expected to win that one.
I agree.
Yeah.
And now, Hulkling off the board now, which is, as you mentioned, it's interesting to use him on attack instead of defense. You get a win in the first round, so that's never a bad thing. But
no, I mean he could have used Domino. He could have used, pretty much, or not Domino. I'm sorry. Could have used Gallon or Warlock, but I think he just went for the safest bet, which is probably a good idea considering, Mojo probably either. I-Bomb or Scorpion, almost certain.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Yep. Scorpion's gonna be faster than I-Bomb here.
I think we might see 2 Scorpions on attack.
I think it might be a Scorpion off here. Well,
so 1 versus Mojo.
He can't put Scorpion though because I-Bomb is still on the table and he has no poison immune.
Well, yeah, good call. So I needed. Yeah.
So
okay. So long shot.
So this is gonna be rough. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, long shot. You know, I love nuking people down, but.
So long shot does benefit slightly on attack from the node, because you're putting the Furies on. That's
right.
just an extra buff to what am I trying to say here? Nullify. Sorry. Yeah. So
right.
He's gonna nullify that here, and then once he launches the special 2, that's gonna be. Yep, regen nullified, so that's extra incinerate. So this is actually a much better matchup than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and so far, you know, Longshot's not taking any damage, but it does look like that Scorpion fight is going to end quicker.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Depends on if he gets to another special 2 here.
Well, now he's got that Petrify up with Scorpion, so he's just regenning. But this was a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that special 2, is it going to finish him?
No.
Not quite.
Still, so it looks like Lagacy is going to take the second match, but this is good to know for future reference.
It's interesting, is he's got like a neutralize on there, so he's not getting any more buffs, which is why that special 2 isn't hitting as hard anymore.
Well, he still tries to gain the buff, which is why you'll see the Incinerate go
right.
whenever you're hitting. So yeah, I mean, I think outside of this node, not a great matchup, but that is, that was more surprising than I thought it was going to be. And then looks like Barrow's not going to be banning Torch this round.
No, he's getting rid of Hulkling.
Yeah, he said no more Hulkling.
Which, you know, I understand that, but you're playing with fire, literally.
Yeah.
If you're not banning Human Torch.
Looks like Barrow is going to get his Torch, though, so,
Yep. Worked out well for him.
And if Lagacy wins this match, then he will be winning the best of 5, so Barrow has to win this one.
Yep. Interesting. Got a Scorpion, a Fury, a Galen already.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's interesting because, I mean, I guess I don't know, it's like, how do you not pick Scorpion, but interesting. He's picking Longshot and
yeah. I don't
Sunspot again.
There's a part of me that doesn't want to say anything because I'll be made to look like a fool if stuff like
just put it out there, Blizzard. You just gotta, you gotta be willing to look like a fool, right?
Listen, I
just
commentate.
Dance like nobody's watching. Commentate like nobody's listening, Blizzard. Just say what you really think.
So it looks like he did pick up a Nimrod for that domino this time, so he is in the clear on that.
Yep.
And Barrow does get his Valkyrie, so draft advantage definitely. I think actually that's pretty even draft.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's got the Human Torch, but
he
he doesn't have a Mystic to put him against, and so I mean, you could still throw that pre-fight on there, obviously, but
he's got the Torch, but there's not that really many people to torch.
Right, like that's kind of what I was getting at. This is
so
a pair of defenders. Nick Fury. We got Valkyrie versus Sunspot. Who you got?
I'm probably gonna give this to Valkyrie based off of just the node. Under normal circumstances, I would totally give this to Sunspot. But because of the node, I'd probably give the advantage to Valkyrie. She's going to get that Pierce. So right now he's going to start hitting. Yep, there's the Pierce buff. So she's going to start getting consistent power now. It looks like Barrow's already gone into his SP1. Yeah, but Lagacy has that passive Fury up.
We'll see.
Interesting.
It could be a come from behind with Valkyrie because obviously as she gets further in the fight, she's got more damage.
Yeah, now he's got that passive Pierce and the passive Fury going. So
he is the first into the second life.
That's true.
Although it's close.
And he's opting. Ooh, he's opting to throw a special not into block. So
looks like he was trying to push him to a special too. Ooh, Sunspot just finished it off. Oh man, this is gonna be so close.
I think Lagacy's gonna be kicking himself over that one because if he had launched that special 2 into block, I think that would have been his.
Man, that was a close one.
That's insanely close. Jesus.
That second life attack that Sunspot had, he just played it perfectly. He just got everything he needed.
Yeah, that was just a clinic of how to play Sunspot. Alright, so find my screen. Looks like Barrow's putting long shot on D, Lagacy with his thing. And I assume this is going to be another Valkyrie thing match.
Yep.
I assume. I don't know. Although,
I mean, unless you're going to throw Human Torch, but I think you save him for round 3 if you get there.
Yeah, Valkyrie. Because, yeah, Scorpion Longshot's not going to be a terribly long fight as long as Longshot cooperates. He is going to be throwing special after special after special after special, but, that's kind of Scorpion's playstyle. So,
right.
Advantage Lagacy here,
I think I agree. He looked like he was in a good position on the last fight too, but we'll see.
And he is getting that good RNG. He's got 14. Yep.
Perfect. Got him to throw that special again.
Let's take a look over here at Barrow, and looks like he's getting him down, but it's not quick. Except
it's not going to be fast enough, I don't think.
Well, now he's got the passive Fury, 3 Pierce. There's the passive Pierce. Oh, and looks like Lagacy's getting him pretty close to SP3. Looks like
there it is. He's got to finish it off here with the special 2.
Low send. Oh, and there it is. I was so close. Oh my gosh.
Needed that crit at the end.
And then Barrow literally Barrow pulls it out.
He did. That health pool.
Damn. I would have sworn that was all
right. Oh, we're even up now. We're heading into the final matchup.
Final match. Looks like Barrow.
Somebody got themselves spoiled. It wasn't me.
Yeah. So he's gonna leave Torch in again, and he's gonna get rid of Scorpion. He's gonna leave Hulkling in as well. So
interesting. He keeps changing up his strategy a little bit.
I think that's kind of the idea.
Yep.
Just change one champ every time, keep him guessing, so you're not.
Sure.
But Lagacy's staying with the same bands, and yeah, we'll see. So Barrow with that Nimrod. Oh, wait. Yep.
He was going back and forth between Rentra and Nimrod. Interesting.
Yep. CGR, always a solid pick.
Yeah, he can end fights so quickly.
Archangel Torch. So there's the nukes.
Yep, a couple of nuke attackers right there. King and Fury.
So we've got a solid defense on one side, and we've got nukes. Yeah, and he's got Gallon. So Barrow's got a lot of offense, and then Gallon's a solid defender as well. So's Nimrod too.
I wonder if he's going Nova here for defense.
No, because Lagacy has CGR. That would be. It's not super easy, but it's not that hard. Nova against CGR.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, as it was sitting there and he hadn't chosen yet. I was like, was he thinking about Nova?
So we got. It's kind of hard switching back and forth between the screens. Who's picking? So Lagacy going with Gallon and Penny.
Penny. Okay. Oh, is Barrow gonna pick Sunspot again? He's loved Sunspot these last couple rounds.
So Barrow does have that Gallon for Penny. I'm not sure if he has any other thoughts about how he's going to use that Penny.
Did it just auto pick for him?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me rewind that.
Yeah, that looked like, I don't know if he had Sunspot selected, and then all of a sudden it defaulted to Kingpin and America Chavez.
That might have been an auto pick. I'm not sure.
He'll be kicking himself if he loses, and that's what happened.
To be fair, though, Chavez is a pretty tough defender in this meta. Although, he's opting for Mojo first. Do I try and guess who's going to put down first? I don't know. I feel like I've been wrong this entire time. All right, Gallon. You can Archangel Gallon, Torch Gallon. You can Gallon.
I think I'd use one of my attackers here. I'd probably torch him.
And of course, oh no!
And then
here,
wait,
hey,
what's going on?
Here we go. I got one of them right. Gallon versus Gallon in this meta is pretty safe because you're out buffing him and you're just launching.
Sure.
So he's probably going to launch 2 SP1s before the harvest and then go into a third after a heavy. And this is Fury versus Mojo. That's also pretty safe because you have that second life fallback.
Yeah, I agree.
This is tough to judge.
Yeah, it'll be just kind of, who's able to get the good RNG on their fight. They both started off being able to get, they needed.
So Barrows with that first
special.
one. So look at that power bar.
Yep.
So he's gonna get a.
Well, Mojo's getting high on the power, so.
Yeah. So there's a second SP1. I assume he's gonna go into a heavy after this. Nope, he's gonna do a third SP1.
Oh, third SP1. Mojo just got to 3 bars of power.
I assume
again, with that second life.
Yeah, he probably doesn't really care about that much. But she's not throwing it.
Nope, and he's about to finish her off. Oh, but no!
He's gonna wait.
The timing is just gonna kill him on this one, I think. Let's see.
And then Barrow with a quick heavy, and then second SB2 in the harvest.
Yep.
She just held on to that, man.
She did.
That was a pretty quick finish once he finally got into a second life, though. But let's see, 51,900 to 50,400. That's still close as hell, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much separating these two.
No.
Which is unsurprising. Both miles better than I am, that's for sure.
I've played both of these guys. Lagacy more than Barrow. But so I can't really judge Barrow because like I'm 1-1 against Barrow, and then Lagacy I'm like 1-15. So yeah.
Well, I think that if we look at how they're performing against one another, being very evenly matched, I think I can give you a strong losing percentage. An expected losing percentage.
So you would expect Kingpin out here, but he's got the round to fall back on, so Torch is an interesting decision, though.
I'll throw that pre-fight on.
I would, this is almost certainly Lagacy's match. After this fight, I should stop commenting because I do know how the last one goes. So I'm gonna. But this is the last fight. I literally like watched like the first two and then the last fight, and I was like, wait, I should probably stop.
Oh, that's all right.
So
yeah, I mean, this doesn't
look.
It's an interesting choice to choose Torch, because yes, he can nuke, but I think it's just in this meta versus that defender.
The thing is that Hulkling is gonna like I said, he has a minute and a half remaining, 27 seconds. He realizes Kingpin can do it very quickly, but not 27 seconds quickly. So he's probably holding on to that Kingpin for. Actually, I need to stop because I know exactly what he does with that Kingpin. So I was just trying to explain a thought process.
I hear you.
All right, what do you think is going to happen here?
Okay, so we've got on the next options. I mean, if I had to guess, what defenders are going to be placed. Oh, jeez. I mean, I think you're going to see Penny, maybe either Kingpin or America Chavez. I mean, that's. I mean, you could throw Rintra on defense too. This is hard because I think that Rintra is one of those characters that he's really annoying. Yeah, So I don't know. I mean.
So let's see if your predictions are correct.
Okay, Kingpin, all right.
Kingpin, and...
Think Penny? That's...
Thought about it.
You gonna lock it in? There he goes.
Hey, you were right. So I'm really curious what Barrow's thought process was here, because I know if you watch Lagacy stream, he says something to the extent of America Chavez, some great Penny Parker that he just didn't know about, and I haven't watched this. I watched it on a Lagacy stream, so I know how it ends up, but I just want to see how Barrow does it, because
right. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, America Chavez is one of those characters. I think she really got a bad rap when she came out, and everyone kind of thought she was terrible. But I think she has her uses.
I don't think I even know how to play her on attack, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, you got to throw a lot of heavies, and cancel out into your specials and all that stuff. It's a weird play style. One that I'm not a huge fan of, but
looks like Lagacy went to the SP3 cycle, which is smart because you're never going to get those armor breaks to stick. He does push him to SP2 with an overpower.
Oof. Ooh, that hurt. But the thing is that, all right. I mean, it's looking like America Chavez is going to do better in this. I'm not sure that either one of them are going to finish the fight. It just depends on if you can get Kingpin to, he's locked on his power there for a little bit, so that helps out. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm picking Barrow.
Big SP2 finish.
Right after I said it. Perfect.
Well, I mean, he's still got the health advantage, though.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to overcome. This is going to be
and he gets that
more than
she gets that shield
20
back.
seconds.
That is honestly though a lot better than I thought America Chavez would do against Penny.
Yeah, I mean she's an interesting attacker.
Wow.
And I'm trying to think what other options he had. He had Archangel, who's not a great Penny counter. And what was his other option?
His other option was
Yeah, I mean, he placed him on defense. It was Kingpin.
Yeah.
So when it came down to it, I mean, those were Archangel. You can't neurotoxin Penny. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was about the
I guess
the only option he had.
And again, it comes back to, did that auto pick his America Chavez for him, and did he lose because that's who we had left?
That's a good question. That'd be something that'd be interesting. I gotta ask him. But damn. So, best out of 5. It went 3 rounds into the 5th match. And this is the first round of the tournament. So, I am.
Yeah, I don't envy anyone else playing in this.
So I already posted up Lagacy's next round. He's got TJ in the next round, who beat FinTech, who is, both of them are incredible players. And I know Lagacy just played TJ in another tournament, and he did win, I think, off the top of my head. But it's still going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top of this. But in any case, just want to say thank you again, Pew, for coming on and co-commentating. You made this a lot more interesting and more fun for me.
No problem. Happy to do it.
But yeah, I think that's going to do it. Like, subscribe, all that, YouTube stuff. And that'll be it.